Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soraya, and today I want to talk about what to do if you can't understand like what your twin flame is showing you. Like let's say that they're doing something and your mind is kind of like processing it and you're like, I know that we share one consciousness, I know that we're one at the core, but what my twin flame is doing right now doesn't make any sense at all. And like, what do you do with that? What do you do with that predicament of, I know this is me, I know that he's reflecting me or she's reflecting me, and so like how do I navigate this? And this is really the purpose of the mirror exercise. This is why we have the mirror exercise, is because when you're with your twin flame and they're triggering you, a lot of times the feelings can be a bit intense. It's a trigger, right? So you're already in a triggered state. You're not feeling so great. And it can be hard when you're experiencing a trigger with anyone to see things clearly and to be able to really accurately perceive what's happening, because like the trigger can kind of prevent your perception from being clear in that space. So, that's part of it, is that your twin flame's triggering you and they're your perfect mirror. So they kind of just have a way of doing that without trying, like they don't think about it, they just happen to do that. And when you're having that experience, it's hard to navigate it and see what's going on. So we have the mirror exercise to come in and be like, my twin flame is doing this. I'm upset with my twin flame because of this. I'm upset within myself because of this. And we go within and then bring love to that place within us. So the mirror exercise kind of takes the guesswork out. So you don't have to like try to figure it out with your mind. It takes you into the feeling. Because here's the thing, you're a feeling being. You're not just a physical body. You are an energy, and in your consciousness, you have all kinds of feelings. Feelings are like emotion, right? Energy and motion. So they feel like physical sensations in the body. And that's your energy. That's your consciousness that's having that feeling experience. When we say that your twin flame is you, we're not talking about like physically. We're talking about that energy, right? That consciousness. And so when there's upsets within us, our twin flame mirrors those upsets. And so the mirror exercise, that's why it works so well, is because it takes you from, I see this happening outside of me with my twin flame on the outside. Oh, this is where it's happening on the inside. Okay, this is the place within me that's manifesting that. So that's why the mirror exercise is a power. That's why we all rave about it, because it's like, I'm telling you, when you are triggered, listen, if you've met your twin flame, and everybody's been triggered at some point in their life. Twin flames can just be a little extra sometimes. They can they can trigger you a little bit more than the average person sometimes. But any kind of trigger, you guys know, like you're not thinking super clear. You're feeling some feels. And you got to process those feelings a bit before like the dust settles and you're like, okay, this is what's really going on. The mirror exercise helps you get to that place a lot faster and helps you actually work through the challenge that's necessary to resolve it. So that's the first thing, mirror exercise. What to do if you're not clear on what you're upset with, but you see your twin flame acting crazy. Okay, so you notice with your eyes and your brain, weird things happening with my twin flame, but I'm not aware of an upset, but I see weird things happening, because this happens on the twin flame journey. I've been here. So let's talk about this. What to do in that case? Well, if you're not aware of an upset, you look at what they're showing you. And if you know that it's not in alignment with their true authentic self, if you know that it's not a loving choice, whatever it is that they're showing you, and I don't just mean like not loving towards you, I mean not loving toward themselves even, or, in life in general. If you know that it's not loving, it's not in alignment with who they truly are, I encourage you to feel a bit deeper. Jeff and Shalia teach in Twin Flame Ascension School that it's got to be perfect or it will upset you. And it's so true. We're all upset when something isn't perfect for us. Most of the time, we're used to just discrediting it and brushing it off and being like, well, it's not perfect, but nothing is perfect, so I have to tolerate this. Or we'll be like, it's not perfect, but it's better than it used to be, so I'm going to tolerate this. And so a lot of times we'll justify how it actually feels looking at our twin flame doing that thing. So I encourage you to take some time and be really honest with yourself. How does it feel to watch your twin flame doing whatever it is that they're doing really? If they're being inauthentic, how does it feel to see your twin flame acting inauthentically? really feel into that. There's a feeling there. You have some feelings about that. Just like my goodness, you could meet somebody that you don't even know. You just meet them for the first time and they're being inauthentic and it doesn't feel good, like it's like, oh, something's off here. Like, cause it's like Jeff and Shalia said, it's gotta be perfect or it will upset you. And so it's safe to be honest and really feel how you feel about what they're doing. So the first thing is, mirror exercise. Second thing is emotional honesty. Take some time to feel. And if you're having trouble and you're asking yourself, what do I feel here? And you're digging deeper and you still don't feel it, what you want to do is you want to make the choice. I choose to feel my feelings here. I choose to be honest with myself about my feelings. Your choice is very powerful. And surrender and wait. Stay present with that part of you. Choose to feel. It's an active, like you're going into your feelings. I want you to be really present with your feelings there. And I want you to just hold space and wait for the feeling to arise. Keeping presence there. This doesn't mean that like, oh, I'm checking in with myself. I'm choosing to feel my feelings. Let me go cook dinner and I'll check in later. It's not like that. Think about like meeting with someone, like, let's say you're talking to like your best friend and they're super shy about something and they just like feel really nervous and uncomfortable talking to you about something. You create a safe space for that person, a safe, loving, and compassionate space for them to open up. And you do the same thing with yourself within. You show yourself on the inside that you're going to remain present, that you're going to remain compassionate, that you're not going anywhere, and that you want to share that feeling. You want to be with yourself in that space. And so, yeah, it will come up. I promise. Persist and it will come up. But persist in love. It's not like, tell me how you feel, like aggressive. It is gentle. And it's just like, I want to love you here. I'm here to love you. I'm not going anywhere. And I choose to feel this. And take your time, but I'm going to stay here, until you're ready to feel this and let it come up. Choose to feel into your feelings. It will come up. You will feel something there. But that's what to do. Don't ever like give up or justify it and be like, well, my twin flame's doing this because I've seen so many people do this. I've done this too, where, you see your twin flame doing something and it's like your mind comes up with this whole story of why, oh, that's why they're doing it. So that's okay. They're doing it because they're afraid of this. They're doing this because that's their pattern, or they're doing this because of their trauma, or they're doing this because, I did this, or I said, or did, whatever. So we kind of like make excuses sometimes, and that's not helpful, It's just a matter of really being honest with yourself about how you feel about what they're doing. Like I said before, and you don't need to brush off why you feel bad. That's actually invalidating to you. To basically just say, oh, well, this is just how it is and I have to accept it. You're basically choosing to not work through the thing that feels bad for you. And that's not a very self-loving choice. So it's safe to be honest. Maybe they did go through trauma and maybe there was this thing that happened with them and that's why they're afraid or whatever. Maybe there's some, understanding that you have with your mind of technical things that have happened. But at the end of the day, your twin flame is you and that supersedes any story. So you heal it on the inside, everything. Like I have seen, you guys, I have seen things change in people's lives so fast with Jeff and Shalia's work. I have seen people going from like, I've experienced this where like my twin flame had me blocked. I heal it and then ding, ding, my twin flame's texting me and wanting to connect. Things change so fast. Everything that you think in your mind is preventing them from reaching out with you, it falls away in a heartbeat when you heal the upset. Because literally all it takes is one choice that you make on the inside to love yourself in that particular place. And they make that same choice in the same moment because they're you and they reach out. I'm telling you guys. So yeah, don't make excuses for feeling bad. That this is not the right path for that. If you make excuses for feeling bad with your twin flame, you're gonna be feeling pretty miserable. Just don't choose that for yourself. You deserve better, and only choose good feelings. And when you feel bad, love yourself there. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't brush it off. Don't justify how it's okay that you feel bad. Like, yes, it's okay that you feel bad, of course, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's okay to stay feeling bad is what I mean. You don't want to justify that. It's okay to feel bad in the moment, but work through it so that you can feel peaceful. So that's what you do when you don't know what they're doing or where it's at within you. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I am a certified Ascension coach. I've been doing this for many years. If you guys would like one-on-one support from me and have me help you see what's really going on with your twin flame, when it comes to stuff like this, if you're really having a hard time, listen guys, even if you're not having a hard time, it's just nice to talk to somebody and like have that guidance. I'm always available for coaching, so definitely check that out beneath this video if you want that support from me. So it's just helpful having like someone outside of you, like be able to like see it from like a more objective perspective, and someone especially who understands twin flames and what's really going on there. So that's available. Like I said, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, bye.